Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Antigonus Game, back with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Chapter 5, Blood on the Water. In this chapter, we snuck onto a Shinra cruise ship called the Shinra 8, after we got through the stuff with the Rufus Parade, the assassination attempt, and then fighting our way out and encountering Roche. In the last video, we won the Shinra 8's Queen's Blood tournament, including an exhibition match against Red 13, who got into the tournament after being denied because he is an animal by dressing up as a Shinra soldier and playing the part of a human in order to get into the tournament. It's a funny scene that really underlines, just kind of the sillier side of the theme of overcoming adversity and being disincluded, that this game touches on so much. While you have serious scenes, about this, like the one in the last game with the Angel of the Slums talking about choosing who you want to be, or, some of the scenes like with Colin, the side character in the wheelchair. This is kind of like the funnier side of that, which kind of brings the lighthearted and silliness to Final Fantasy VII that all the fans know and love. So we're going to take a nap, because we're expecting to arrive in the morning to Costa del Sol. So we're going to rest for the night, and this will advance the story to the next part. And this part is more reflective of the original 7. The stuff with the Queen's Blood tournament and this being a cruise ship was new. However, it is true that there were black robe guys on the original version of the Shinra 8, which was like a cargo ship.
Attention all passengers. We have an emergency on board. Return to your cabins and remain there for the duration. Military personnel are to report to the deck immediately.
Military, huh? Guess that's us.
So we're gonna head up to the deck. Maritime emergency.
Emergency? This better not be a joke.
Head up to the deck!
Out of the way.
These stairs will get you there!
So we're heading on up.
Run, run, run!
Mommy, I'm scared.
Everywhere!
Just get inside. Boost me. Please
Oh,
remain calm.
there you
Make your way
are. Over
to
here,
the cabin.
quickly.
So the captain's
Whole
talking
ship is
to us.
crawling with fiends. They're everywhere. Please, you have to help.
Copy. We're on it.
Good. I'll round up the stragglers, but there's a lot of ground to cover. You, give me a hand.
Lead the way.
Thanks. Follow me.
Tifa's gonna go with Captain Titov, and Cloud, Aerith, and Red 13 are gonna head out onto the deck to take the fiends on head on. We're gonna want to make sure that party selection locked. So we're gonna want to make sure Aerith has materia. I haven't used her very much, so guess I'll just give her the fire and ice, and then the lightning and wind. That'll give her spells. Healing, and then we'll go back to Red. He doesn't have much either. So give him lightning. He's got ice already. And then we'll give him healing. We'll stick with Aerith's guard stick. I'll have to level her up a little bit in the next area. So we're gonna head on out to the actual deck, and we see that there's monsters coming up aboard. We're gonna run down and we're gonna run straight into the fights.
Bring it.
We've got scrutinize, which are similar to like the
Get ready.
like mono drones, but they're more of from the first game, but they're actually living creatures, unlike we've got experimental Vargidopolises, which are like the twin brain kind of like weird. They're like weird bodies with like tentacle arms and a bunch of eyes. They're strange.
Take the lead. Follow the lead.
I'll take care of them. One more shot. Needs more magic.
Aerith will use her arcane ward, which will let her double cast.
This one's for you. You're burning up. And catch. That's it. Another. One more shot. You're burning up. Cut. Well, that really sucked. Can you take over for me? Go on! That was close. That's it!
You're done.
Here it comes!
Don't overdo it. It's over.
I'll show you what I can do. This one's for you! Try using it.
Oh, Red 13 fell unconscious. That's not good. Monsters flew inside and they got into the ship.
Uh-oh.
We can handle this.
So Aerith and Red are gonna stay on the deck. And we're gonna rescue the sailor guy. And we see the monsters are like destroying the... Alright, we'll talk to the sailor.
Okay?
Yeah, but those fiends, they got below deck.
So we're gonna head down.
Tifa,
Little help here. Bring it.
Keep it together.
I got it.
Show over to Tifa.
Bingo. Keep it up. There. That's that. There. Ha, bingo. Bring it. Ha, ha. Finish him off.
Alright, use the dive kick
How's
in
it
the air
look?
as usual. Classic for a good amount of
Those
damage.
things
No
are
MP.
everywhere.
Where's Titov?
Don't know. He said something about getting more firepower, then took off.
Gonna rest here at the bench. Main scenario, passengers in peril.
Cloud, look!
So the hooded guys get thrown out of there, and then all of a sudden the monsters grab onto them, and they start fusing together. They're struggling, but there's really nothing they can do. They're surrounded by dark energy. And then a big cloud bursts out of them, and they fuse together into a necrotic entity. Okay, so let me assess them to see what they are. Alright, mutated beings that somehow fuse with people in the black robes. Protected by a tough exoskeleton and myriad appendages, they stalk their prey, slashing as they go. So they're basically the guys in robes, but now they've got like monster arms and stuff coming out of their backs. And they've got like weird monsters' tails. So they're mutants. They basically are a human monster combo. They cast magic. They're not weak to anything. Oh, I need to give Tifa magic again. I took her MP. So you can't pressure them except when they're about to cast a spell.
Don't overdo it.
That sucked.
Pay attention.
Your materia has improved enough that more more potent spell is available. For example, in the case of the fire spell, it will increase to Fyra and then eventually Fyraga. To access more powerful spells, use the keypad on the controller. Remember that more powerful magic consumes more MP. Oh, in this case, it's just healing, so...
Let's finish this.
I got this. Keep it up.
Okay, once the enemies are staggered, I guess they take all their defense disappears. So we take out the two mutants. They dissolve into Mako mist.
Those guys aren't being targeted at random.
The Shinra 8's currently en route to Costa del Sol. Unidentified fiends have surrounded and boarded our vessel.
So,
A small contingent of troopers is engaging the creatures as we speak.
And?
we're in Hojo's lab here, in like
The
his...
fiends have merged
communication
with
room.
some of the passengers. Tattooed men in black robes. I contacted public security, but they said this falls under your jurisdiction.
An intriguing development, this new mutation. And one resulting from fusion, no less. The superior genetics producing a far stronger being. How I envy your opportunity to be present for this epochal event. At the very least, I must harvest a sample of its DNA.
So, what should we do?
Ensure the experiment proceeds uninterrupted. And in return, you will have pride of place in my lab. However, do mark your body to aid in identification.
Yep, good old Hojo, as evil and as terrible as they come.
Come on.
For every one moment he has that's legitimately funny, he has 10 where you just say, like, that person has literally no morals, no values, and you can see why everyone from Aerith to Sephiroth hates him.
Those men, they fuse with those things.
You know when the main villain of the game thinks you're a terrible person, that you're really a terrible person. So Barrett, so now we're back in the cargo hold. So we're gonna have to give Tifa magic again because she didn't have any really. I took some off. I took a lot of it off of her. For the fire and ice materia.
They're not human.
All right, so now we see the robed guys again, and then a monster fuses with one. Same process. They start cloud of dark magic, and now we've got the mutant guy. And we've got some other weird demonic entity, which is like the same thing as the humanoid monster things from the first game, except they look red. Except they have green light on their skin instead of red lights.
Too bad.
So it's okay. Mutated beings that somehow fused with people in black robes. They have completely lost all sense of self and attack anything in sight, letting out horrifying howls to intimidate their. So they look similar to like the failed experiments from the Shinra labs in Midgar that have like the midnight black skin, pitch black, and then with like the red stuff and the tentacle in their back, but unlike those, they got green. So we gotta. So staggering the necrotic entities is critical to taking them out quickly, because they have really high defense when they're not staggered. So Barrett is up. He was asleep before, and that's why he didn't come out with us. He's up and at it now. And, we got a pair of Kaiser Knuckles for Tifa, which is good because she's mastered her most recent ability. So, give her more HP, I guess. And she's got another materia slot. So... give her ice materia, and then being able to give out those materia that give 2 elements is really handy. So we're seeing that, some of these sailors are wounded or they're injured. The monsters are all over the place. Now we got 2 of the demonic entities, which are the ones that look like the monsters from Hojo's lab from the last game. These ones are a lot easier to kill than the necrotic entities, which are the ones with like the which are the ones with like all the monster arms.
Just like that, okay?
We're gonna keep heading through, and we're in a storage hall, so it's a big metal storage room that has lots of crates, small and large.
And then the fiends.
And now we got another necrotic entity. And a third new type of enemy. A Shrieker.
That's doing right.
A Shrieker is a mutated being that somehow fused with people in black robes. One of their 4 elastic limbs boasts an iron mace on its end, which they swing to attack while bounding around on their spring-like legs. Inflicting enough damage will pressure them. Frontal melee attacks will be ineffective while they swing the mace.
All set.
So these things are like just like humanoid monster things that have a mace, They're extremely weak to magic.
Bingo, bring it!
But the mace has good range, and it can ward off all frontal attacks.
Damn it! I'm not going out like this. Give him your all!
Whatever.
Bring it!
Gotta be smart. Over.
Hang back.
Triple slash. So I took out the Shrieker. Now I just gotta take out the other thing. Or the necrotic entity.
Finish him off.
Staggered now, so one dive kick from Tifa up in the air to get that bonus damage from already being in the air is enough to take it out. We're heading for the engine room. And right on cue, we hear Barrett, and we've got a bench. So that means boss fights. Let's make sure Barrett has materia on him. He does not have much, so I don't think Barrett has a third weapon yet. He does not.
Those men, they're through here.
So we're gonna save here because this will be right before the boss fight. So we're gonna duck under this broken down metal door. We see another sailor who appears to be dead. We're running across a great pathway. We see like smoke and stuff coming out of some of the walls and the sides. Several dead sailors. Now we walk into the engine room. There's a large platform. Barrett is defending the guys in robes from the monsters that are currently there. He's taking them all out.
Hey, been busting my ass trying to keep these guys alive.
We see one of them looks a little different from the others. Shorter. There's Captain T-Top. He's got
men have been merging with the fiends.
a long gun.
Monstrosity spent on killing us all.
He's gonna kill all of them.
More. Not on my ship.
Hey, take it easy.
He shot one, and then we see that Yuffie is hiding in one of the black robes. She throws it off.
Shoot. I'm not one of them, I swear! Holy shit!
Cloud grabs her so she doesn't get shot.
For the sake of my passengers and crew.
So, we hear that, and Cloud and his team don't know what's going on. But we know that Hojo basically told him to sacrifice himself and everyone for his experiment. All of the robe guys grab a piece of what looks like Genova's body,
Keep it away from me!
and now they start swirling together.
Sephiroth?
Sephiroth appears.
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love. And they call her Genova.
So Cloud's like having flash visions while Sephiroth is saying this stuff. You can, as I said earlier in the grasslands, you can see Sephiroth's strategy is changing. he's trying to use more. So now we're facing Genova Emergent. So Genova Emergent, a top-secret Shinra experimental specimen. A fragment of its carcass was fused with the robed individuals, granting it this twisted form. It is able to induce hallucinations that warp very space around it. So she's coming out of like a blob of stuff stuck to the ceiling. We've now got, just like with Genova Dreamweaver, we've got like a hallucination arena around us. Her head's like an actual skull. She doesn't have like her like semi-humanoid form that she had, you know, in the tube. She's got all these tentacles coming off of her. This is not a new boss fight, but it's a modification of the original fight. So in the original 7, the first time you fought Genova was in this situation actually. Yeah, on the Shinra 8 in the engine room. So I pressured her.
Come on. Let's do this. Try this.
Staggered? Nice, okay. He was dead though, which isn't good, so I'll have to use a Phoenix down.
Keep it up.
Let's do this.
Oh, and I'll have to scan her too to see how much health she has. So yeah, she's like coming out of like this big beehive-looking blob, disgusting thing. Okay, now she's fallen off of it. Now she's actually on the ground. So she plants her feet, and like her arms. Now she grew out like a bunch of like human arms are sticking out of her body. We got to see like eyes. It's really a disgusting amalgamation of just like disgustingness.
Always did like a shadow.
Taking over.
Oh, assess her to see what she's got. Okay, so she has 43,990 health, but I've already done damage, and she's not immune to poison, which is nice. I figured she would be, given a lot of times like the most disgusting experimental bosses are immune to that stuff, but clearly she's not.
Deal with that.
Ain't no thing. Big bang. Lovely footwork.
Alright, now its head's exposed. Alright, United Refocus will help Barret and Cloud build up ATB faster. We crippled the head. Oh man, Barret's down. So we'll have Phoenix use a Tifa use a Phoenix down.
Shake it off, okay?
Cloud will have him use Bio again to make the poison worse.
I'm coming.
Now Tifa's down.
It's working. Keep up the pressure. Be careful. Don't overdo it.
Why now? That's all. This thing's nothing. Now you go all that.
I'm not going out like this. Damn it! Bring it!
Have her Tifa use a Mega Potion. Ah! Gosh. He's swiping at me hard. She's swiping at me hard with like a long tentacle that just took Tifa out. So, hopefully Hopefully it didn't use up the no, it didn't. She didn't spend the Mega Potion, which is good.
We still got a job to do.
So that means I can immediately have Barrett use it on her. Okay, good. We're back to... And Genova is taking damage from poison. So the passive damage is there. So she's down to 20,000 health already. Less than half of her max. So she's close to being staggered.
Take the lead.
My turn.
Focus thrust.
Finish it.
So now I'm gonna use somersault on her,
Finish this.
which does about 8,000 damage almost.
Mind taking over?
Keep it up.
This is now.
So she's down to 10,000 health. Alright. Now more tentacles are growing out of the walls.
They're everywhere.
Don't panic. We can kill it.
Alright.
Yo, fucking love. How many times we gotta do this same song and dance? Hope you don't mind if I
Take out the head.
Don't give up.
Keep going after Genova. Like, you don't even have to really
Gonna
know.
make me do everything? Gotta be careful.
Let's see if I can stagger her. I need to revive Tifa. Cloud has his limit built up, so if I can get into a position where I'm able to really use it. Barrett's almost got...
Deal with the tentacles first.
See ya.
I can fix this. It's over.
Okay, she's staggered.
Leave it to me.
And I can use my limit burst, which should be enough to limit break, which should be enough to take her out. Yep, and there she... You see the like disgusting inhuman blood pop out. She disintegrates into darkness. Sephiroth shows back up. Tifa leveled up. Sephiroth
Don't let her fool you.
has like black energy, purple energy coming off of him. And he tells Cloud not to let her fool him.
Cloud?
I'm no fool.
Good evening, everyone. This is your captain speaking. I'm happy to announce that the earlier disturbance has been resolved. All passengers are once again free to move about the vessel as they please. We will be arriving as scheduled at Costa del Sol in the morning. On behalf of the entire Shinra 8 crew, we wish you a peaceful night's sleep and hope you wake refreshed and ready for fun in the sun.
So now we're at Costa del Sol, classic tropical resort town, palm trees. The Works, Chapter 6, Fool's Paradise. So, you know, we see all of our people that we met in the tournament coming off. We got hula girls dancing, guys, you know, drums and small little ukuleles. Yuffie comes off the ship, very relieved to be back. We know she gets motion
Catch
sickness.
you later! Thank you!
Got people, welcome signs with, pineapples and starfish kind of stuff on there. Barrett's back
We
in his
just
normal
arrived,
outfit.
and I already hate it. Come on, let's get out of here.
Should probably wait for them.
We got the robes hanging out on the beach there as well.
Right! So a little sightseeing couldn't hurt, could it? I mean, come on, we're in Costa del Sol, people! Costa del Sol!
Costa del Sol is like a Hawaiian or Caribbean beach resort
Perhaps we could
town.
find some shade first. I'm about to melt.
Could save you.
Hang loose! Hang loose! Thank you!
So we see the mayor of Costa del Sol.
Welcome to Costa del Sol. I'm Capono, the mayor here.
He's got black hair, like a goofy
There
mustache,
you are.
Hawaiian shirts. He's got like a gold chain around his
To get you in the mood.
Welcome.
neck.
Thanks.
After all, there's nothing like a good
Welcome.
lay to kickstart your getaway. That color really brings out your eyes.
Now you're putting
A
like,
shimmering seaside paradise awaits you, with only the bluest skies and earthly delights on all sides. So forget your dead-end 9-to-5s, 'cause here the fun lasts all the way to sunrise. Welcome to Wonderland, my fair ladies.
One for you. You see that?
Yeah, but let's find a hotel and shower first.
Then we can go.
You better not be suggesting we all hit the beach. Hey, I saw that. Don't go thinking I didn't. You two said it with your eyes.
Combat simulator has been updated. Tourist Information Center, new discovery mode. Vanishing Act, new discovery mode. Made, sorry.
When do we set sail?
Alexander, summon battle available.
Smell that?
Come on. I want to go to the beach already.
So,
Daddy will take you.
riding wheelies. Wheelies offer an easy way to explore the sights of Costa del Sol. Press R2 to accelerate and L2 to reverse, and use the stick to steer. Check in at the Tourist Information Center to receive rewards based on your total distance traveled. Test drive event, new discovery made. So we can use wheelies to go around town, and if we use them enough, we'll get some free stuff. And they can even go up and down stairs.
I've been watching for a while.
So our goal is going to be to try to find a hotel.
Welcome to the land of sun surfing.
So this is a resort town. We got mostly 1- and 2-story buildings. Very like, kind of like Caribbean island, Hawaiian themed stuff.
Girl's gonna shop
Flowery kind of stuff. We got a big beach. We've got palm trees. Lots of like little like touristy shops and activity places to go to. Got hotels, restaurants. It's what you'd expect out of it's what you'd expect out of a resort town. Beautiful skies everywhere.
the beach is so boring. I want to go to the gold saucer. Okay, last one to the
So
hotel.
we'll head into this hotel here, the Royal Coast, and we'll talk to the person there.
I'm terribly sorry, but we're all booked up for the evening.
So we gotta find another hotel.
We look forward to seeing you. Save your aching feet and ride a wheelie instead.
Oh, we got another hotel over here.
We hope you enjoy your time at the
Costa del Sol
We're
Resort.
only accepting customers with prior reservations today. We hope to see you again soon.
So we gotta find another hotel.
Tifa! Cloud, my bro!
And yes, there he is! Johnny in full Costa del Sol
No
resort
way.
gear.
Johnny?
Whew.
Got a
Hey,
nice
guys.
blue and
Looking good.
white, kind of like
Same to you.
sea-themed jacket.
So, what are you doing here?
Living the dream.
He's wearing like a
Building my
swimsuit,
legend.
trunks.
Being the owner of a
sandals?
bona fide hotel. Though not exactly a luxury one.
What a coincidence. We were just looking for a place to stay. Do you have any rooms?
Do I have rooms? I got rooms for days. Enough rooms to make your head spin. That's what happens when you have no guests.
I don't know about this.
Don't need to be shy. We go way back, right? It's the least I can do. All right, let's get you settled in.
Now?
Of course, come on.
We're gonna follow
Make sure
Johnny
you stick close.
after
Can't
we're
have my guests getting lost.
done.
Just bought the place, so I'm still doing repairs here and there. But all things considered, it's looking pretty sweet. How I got my hands on it, though. Now that's a story. I was cursed with the unholy trinity. No job, no money, and worst of all, no girl. I was a nobody with nothing, walking garbage. But Mayor Capono believed in me. Said I was destined to make something of myself. So he sold me a hotel for cheap. How cheap, you ask? Half market price cheap. The dude even loaned me the money for it.
So we crawled through some boxes. So now we're
There's
like
no
in a.
kinder man
This is known as the
in
redevelopment
all the
district.
world.
So if you want to think about the the type of person the mayor is, he sold Johnny an area in the area that's
Hey,
marked out to
guys!
be redeveloped by loaning him the money to buy it.
Behold my pride and joy, Johnny's Seaside Inn.
It's like a big wooden old hotel,
Wow. It's,
but it's
I don't know. Great.
falling apart.
I know, right?
Maybe my eyes are failing me, but I don't see no seaside.
It's not about the sights, but the smells. Ah, how that fresh salt air tickles the nose. Well, come on in.
It looks like Johnny's Inn was probably one of the original little hotels that was built in Costa del Sol long ago that has long since been not in use. And the mayor sold it to him on a loan for, yeah, a lot of money.
Okay, let's get everyone checked in. Tifa, you'll be staying in room 101. Aerith, you're in 102. As for the dudes, you can all bunk together in 103.
The price?
I'd never even think of charging you. Besides, I gotta run. The mayor requires my assistance at this time. Make yourselves at home. Not like there's anyone else here anyway. Oh, you guys better not head to the beach looking like that. And don't even think of bringing those weapons with you. Oh, fate is so cruel, depriving me of Tifa and beachwear.
Time for that shower? Yeah, I'd say so. See you guys soon.
How soon is soon?
Soon enough. No need to stick to a schedule here. Right? Right.
You win. Think I'll go take a walk. Though, I should maybe get changed first. Still looking good. Well, back in a bit.
Barrett changed back into his sailor suit. So, party locked, all the other members left. So I'm gonna head into the room, and then after that, I'm gonna save, and that'll be it for this video. Because that'll take us into the next segment. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the more combat-heavy part of Chapter 5. and into Chapter 6, Fool's Paradise. In the next video, we'll get into the mini games and things like that that make up Costa del Sol, as we experience, you know, this resort town and what it has to offer to the world of Final Fantasy VII, before we get back on our journey. So, you know, I just I hope you enjoyed this video, and, you know, how, you know, and how we see Sephiroth, you know, really shifting strategies, whereas in the first game he was trying to kind of goad Cloud into, you know, angrily joining him by, you know, scaring him and trying to, you know, use to intimidate him. And now we see Sephiroth engaging in more of like mental manipulation and trying to get Cloud to actively distrust his friends. So, you know, by, you know, saying, oh, you know, a fool, you know, you're not a fool if you know, only a fool would trust, you know, would trust people. So we'll see, you know, where this keeps going. But we can tell that Sephiroth has shifted gears. He's gone from being more of like a funny troll to being a more sinister, evil kind of character. So, that's all I have for you for today. Well, thank you for joining the channel once again, and I hope that you will come back for our next video as we continue to work our way through the world of Final Fantasy VII. We're a little under halfway through the number of chapters. There's 14 chapters in this game, though some of the other ones will be longer than others. Thank you so much, and I hope that you will have a wonderful rest of your day. Like, subscribe, promote the channel if you can, and I hope that you will be back for the next video. Thank you so much, and have a great night.